Also, Brother Steve, give us a restock, okay? The girls have been wanting this shoe. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Shanika E, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about all of the spring trends that I am loving. This is going to be a part 2 to the previous video. However, I'm going to be sprinkling in some things that I find incredibly chic. Like when I see a girl pass me and I'm like, oh my gosh, she looks so good. I found that there are a few things that always come up for me and I always pin every time I see them on my Pinterest board. So if you're interested in seeing a few spring outfits styled up, looking at this season's hottest wearable trends, and also some things that I find extremely chic, just keep on watching. All right, ladies, let's jump right in with outfit number 1. And something that I have been loving this season, and that is anything 70s inspired. Specifically, the combination of wearing denim and suede together. Oh my God, this combination is just so casual yet so elevated. I think it's the difference of texture as well as color. So typically when you wear denim, kind of like the top that I have on, it's a rich blue tone, and then pairing it back with the suede, which is like this creamy, buttery kind of cognac brown. Blues and browns look amazing together, and this combination is just so good. So for this particular look, I am going to be throwing on this thrifted faux suede bomber. Oh my God, y'all, I am loving this bomber. I am hating that it is actually warming up here in Georgia because I'm not going to get much more wear out of it, but it is so good. I'm going to pop up an inspiration on the screen here. I seen Solange in this combo and she looked so good. And Solange is one of those fashion icons for me that just gets it, okay? She also has been channeling 70s for the last like year and a half. But anywho, back to my fit. So underneath that, we're gonna be pairing it back with some denim. So I have created this little denim crop top situation, just a little DIY. My favorite vintage Lee jeans, these were thrifted as well. And I just, again, love this overall silhouette. I feel like a 90s baddie, and I feel like it would have been on the cover of like a Jet magazine or something like that. It's just so good. So we're gonna tie this in with our accessories. We're not gonna do too much as far as color goes. So I'm gonna be pairing it back with this kind of bone colored pump. This shoe is from Steve Madden. It is a dupe for one of the Saint Laurent shoes, but baby, we wasn't paying that price. Also, Brother Steve, give us a restock. Okay, the girls have been wanting this shoe and I cannot link it because it is long sold out. I think as soon as it rolled out, it sold out, but I'm so happy I got mine. And then for the bag, girl, the bag is the star of the show, and it is this beautiful Luna bag from Songmont. So shout out to Songmont for sponsoring this portion of today's video. All right, ladies, I've had it sitting right here. This is the Luna bag from Songmont. I absolutely love this bag. I love that it's in this beautiful calfskin leather. It is also like beautifully pebbled, so it has nice texture on it. And then it also has gold hardware on it with Songmont written on it. This is a stunning bag. And what I like most about this bag is you can take this bag from day to night and you can wear it in so many interesting ways. But let me show you guys my favorite way to wear this bag. So all you do is remove the handle. So this is a magnetic clasp. So you just simply push in the opposite direction of where the handle is, and it simply pops right out. And then from there, you can take these two metal clasps and put them together, creating this beautiful dumpling shape. So all you do is line the two pieces up and push them in, and then boom. Look at how cute this is. You instantly have this beautiful, kind of irregular shaped bag. I absolutely love this, and then you can kind of carry it top handle. So we went from a very casual vibe with the strap, and then without the strap, this is a little bit more elevated. You can wear this out on like date nights and things like that. Super, super cute. But you can also take the handle that you just removed, kind of thread it through the bottom, same magnetic closure, line them up, push them in together, and then look at that. How stunning is this? This reminds me of just like a cool, irregular 70s style shape. I love it. And I also love when you clasp these two together, it kind of showcases the beautiful kind of golden accessories that you see here on the hardware. Super, super cute. And then the last way to wear this bag, you can remove, again, push in the opposite direction, snaps this part off, opposite direction here, and this part comes off. The last way that you can wear this bag is crossbody. So you can simply take the leather portions, thread them through the side portions here, and look, you instantly have a casual kind of crossbody bag. I love the versatility in this bag. It is so good. I knew I had to pick it up in this bone color because I have the bone shoes to match. Yes, I'm one of the girlies that likes to match my bag with my shoes, but then I also just like popping in a neutral if I have a lot of color going on. But I did really, really like the sage green one that they have on the website as well. Super, super stunning. I highly, highly recommend this bag. If you're interested in it, make sure to click the link in the description bar down below. I'll also have it here on the screen for you guys. I'm telling you, you need this bag. Super, super versatile, and you will not be disappointed. Again, thank you so much to Songmont for sending over this gorgeous bag. All right, ladies, moving on to look number 2. And another thing that I am loving this spring, it is classic spring silhouette. It's not really a trend, but I am loving it. And that is simply your spring uniform, which is a white top and denim bottoms. It is a classic look that will absolutely never date. I've seen this look in the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. It is stunning. But if you know me, you know my style pillar is elevated simplicity. So we are going to be putting in some not so basic basics in this look. So on the top, I have on a white button up that I picked up from Commence. I think it is still available. If it is, I will have it linked down below. But what makes this a not so basic is the fact that it has these cute like little keyhole openings here. It gives you a little bit of skin, but not doing like too much. But it also just makes the silhouette really, really sexy. I love this. But the star of the show for this one is the bottoms. Get into this exaggerated barrel leg jean. Give it a moment. It's good, right? Super, super good. I picked these up from ASOS Design. The last time I checked, they're still available, but I'm not sure what sizes they still have. I will have them linked down below. I absolutely love just how over the top this silhouette is. In my last fashion video, I talked to you guys about the importance of an interesting silhouette. Even when you have the most basic items on, if your silhouette is interesting enough, you're going to look like a fashion it girl, and I love this. I'm styling this up with a black belt with gold on it. I absolutely love the way that this pop of gold is giving this look. It is such a classic and timeless vibe. I'm telling you, it is so good. I'm dressing up this uniform today, but you can fully dress this uniform down and it's going to give the same type of fashion forward look. If you have like an oversized white tee and then some straight leg denim like I had in the previous one, throw on some black loafers, it's instantly a vibe. I'm telling you, this is one of the things that I have been loving this spring. It's so casual, so effortless, and so on trend. All right, ladies, moving on to look number 3. And another thing that I am finding incredibly chic within that kind of 70s trend is a beautiful vest, specifically a textured vest in like the brown family. Oh my God. And then pairing it back with just a t-shirt underneath. It is so casual. It is so cool, girl. It's like you're taking something that is traditionally like a very elevated, almost workwear type of piece, and then dressing it all the way down with a white tee. I absolutely love that combo. So again, the vest that I have on is actually a corduroy vest. I've been loving corduroy this season. It's something about it that is just so like interesting. I told you guys in the last fashion video that if your outfit is not giving fashion forward due to its silhouette, the texture is going to help you out. And so this beautiful corduroy is just everything. And again, I have it on with this oversized white tee that I picked up from Zara. On the bottom, I have a light barrel jean that I picked up from H&M. If any of these pieces are still available, I will have them linked down below. And then on the bottom, I have on my Saint Laurent loafers. These are my favorite loafer. I love how streamlined they are. I love how they can be dressed up and dressed down. And if you know, you know, loafers aren't going anywhere. They have been trending for the last 2 to 3 seasons, and for good reason. You can hit the ground running in them. You can walk, you can go to coffee shops, you can go to meetings. I mean, they're just really, really versatile. I really love the way this look turned out. And I'm telling you girls, try out a vest with a t-shirt, and it is a perfect running errands fit. You know what? Yeah, you guys seen that meme where it's like, this is my going to grab coffee look? Yeah, this is my going to grab coffee or matcha look, and I love it down. All right, ladies, moving on to look number 4, and another spring trend that I find incredibly chic is when I see the girls pair their, and I'm the girl, pairing my loafers back with socks. I love that kind of schoolgirl preppy look. It's one of those things that kind of is unexpected. It's kind of dated, but it's kind of modern at the same time. I really, really like it. And even when you create like a little bit of contrast between the color of your loafer and the color of your sock, it is so good. So that is what we're going to be doing in this look. So let's start this look from the bottom up. Again, we have our loafer and sock combination. The loafers are YSL. The socks are from Amazon, and I love the way that it looks together. I have on like this cream pair of pants. I picked these up from Target about 2 to 3 years ago, but I absolutely love the shape on these. And then on the top, this is another thing that I find incredibly chic, and that is tying a lightweight knit sweater around your shoulders. It is just so sweet. It's so elevated. It's so smart. But you also can kind of throw in your personal style with it. But so typically when you see this look, you think like very preppy. You can go that way, or you can kind of dress it down as well. I just absolutely love this. So the crop top that I have on is from Quince. I love the shape of this. I picked this up last summer. If it's still available, I will have it linked down below. And then I needed some color in this look, so I went ahead and popped on this thrifted red sweater that I have. It was the perfect pop of color that this outfit needs, and it's also something that is beneficial within the spring months because you can go out and it can be a smooth 40, 50, 60 degrees, and then it can instantly change to 70, 80 degrees. And so taking off that sweater and then just kind of tying it around your shoulders is such a vibe. And then if it gets cooler at night, you can throw it back on. I really like the way this turned out. I'm topping it off with an A-frame baseball cap. This is my favorite shape cap. Like, I have absolutely fallen in love with this style cap. I normally get mine from Hat Club. I will have them linked down below. My husband and I love this shaped hat, and this hat just keeps it from looking like too preppy, too stuffy, and it makes it a little bit more cool girl. Let me know what you guys think of this look in the comments down below. All right, ladies, moving on to look number 5. We're gonna stick with the loafers and socks combo, but this time we're going to be playing with texture. I told you guys before, playing with texture is not really a trend. It is just something that looks incredibly chic. It is something that lets me know that you get it and you're a fashion girly. So for this look, on the top, I have on this brown, beautiful 100% leather blazer that I got from the men's department. It is thrifted. A lot of you guys always ask me, why do I place emphasis on the fact that something is from the men's department, and why do I shop the men's department? Let me tell you. I have been thrifting for 12 years, and I have found that the men's department has better quality clothes. They're gonna have more natural materials, meaning your leathers, your wool, your cashmere, 100% cotton, things like that, linen as well. And it's also gonna be shaped beautifully. I'm the type of woman, I love to have a nice tailored look on my very feminine frame. And I find that menswear really dresses up my frame beautifully. And it also gives room for my bigger butt and hips, as well as my broader shoulders. So I am merely styling my body, but I've seen a lot of different people wear menswear, and it is just such a vibe, okay? So again, this blazer is from the men's department. It is thrifted from Park Avenue Thrift. I love how long it is, so you could wear this as a dress, but I am throwing on some white cotton shorts with this. These were also thrifted, but they were from the women's department. And then to bring in a little bit of color, I'm gonna be throwing on this beautiful sage green linen tube top that I picked up from Quince. Get into it. Do you guys see the textures? Do you guys see the different textures? So we have the leather in the blazer, the linen in the tube top, and then the cotton in the shorts. It is such a vibe. And then on the bottom, girl, like I said, we're gonna be pairing this back with some loafers and socks. Eat it up with a spoon. So we're gonna be putting on brown loafers and brown socks to complete the look, throwing on a nice oversized aviator. Again, more of that 70s vibe, and it is such a look. Love the color palette of this and love mixing the textures. Let me know what you guys think of this look in the comments down below. All right, ladies, moving on to look number 6 and a spring trend that I have yet to cover, and that is lace. I have been loving lace. To me, lace is like a spin-off of the sheer that we have been seeing for the last 3 seasons. So it's just another interesting way to have kind of a transparent type of material. It also has like a lot of texture and movement to it. So I really have been loving lace this season. So for this particular look, I picked up this skirt from Shein. I picked it up last year. It is a staple in my wardrobe. Let me tell you, if you consume your clothes the correct way, fast fashion doesn't have to be so fast. I found this skirt, and I promise you, I haven't seen it anywhere else quite like this. It also has another spring trend that I have been obsessed with, and that is fringe. The fringe that is on the bottom of this skirt is absolutely stunning. But what I like to do to not make the skirt so serious is provide a little bit of juxtaposition. So on the top, I'm gonna be throwing on this hoodie that I got from Revivo. Yes, I picked this up from Revivo. It's like an oversized, elongated hoodie. So it really covers my bum. So everything is kind of nice and covered up, but it's very, very sexy. I love, like I said, that yin and yang between the very chill, cool girl vibes with the oversized hoodie, but then bringing in the lace on the bottom. It is such a vibe. I'm pairing it back actually with some cowboy boots. The Western trend is still very much going strong, and I love this look. It is so me. It's very elevated, and I feel like you can go just about anywhere with this look, but I would definitely wear this to like a game night, or if you're going to chill somewhere in a nice spot. The hubby and I love a good cigar, so I feel like this would be perfect for an environment like that. All right, ladies, and for the 7th and final look, I know, we've come to the end. We've come to the end. Subscribe, girl. Subscribe, because there is more to come as we kind of merge these spring trends into our summer trends and find some kind of transitional looks. Subscribe, there's more to come. But anywho, the 7th trend that I am obsessed with that I have not mentioned thus far, and that is a color. It is actually the color baby pink. It's kind of like a soft mauve type of pink, and I love it. Surprisingly, I really love it. I find it to be very chic, very feminine without doing too much. So I'm not normally a pink girl. Like, you know, that hot pink that was out when they had the Barbie core about 2 years ago? No. That was not my vibe. I'm more of an androgynous type of dresser, but something about this soft pink is really calling my name, and I think it's because I'm leaning into the 70s vibes, and the soft pink looks beautiful with browns. So that is how I'm going to be styling it up today. I have on this button up. Again, it is thrifted from the men's department. I love a button up, hence what I have on today. You can make it very casual, or you can take it into the office. I love the versatility of a button up. But on the bottom, I'm going to be pairing these back with some culottes. You guys know I love a good jort or a long short, and that is essentially what these are. I thrifted these as well. Your girl loves to thrift. If you're new here, every time you see a fit from me, 1 to 2 things within that fit is going to be thrifted. I love how I can really showcase my personal style with my thrifted pieces. But yes, the top and the bottoms are thrifted. I love this look. And then I'm going to be throwing on some brown boots. Again, I love the pairing of brown and pink together. I am so sorry, y'all. All of a sudden, they decided to clean my breezeways today. So please bear with me with all of the loud kind of vacuuming. So sorry, but I can't control that. But anywho, what I was saying is when you're looking for inspiration for an outfit, I personally would start with silhouette and colorways, because if you try to replicate the look just merely on the pieces, you may not quite get there. However, if you look at the silhouette and you look at the colors, you can kind of land on a fit. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, ladies, I am going to go ahead and end the video because I am fighting with the noise from the breezeway. But if you guys enjoyed this week's video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. It really does help me out and helps YouTube to push my videos out to a larger audience. And if you enjoyed my vibe today, think about hitting that subscribe button before you leave. I would love to have you a part of the fam bam, and I will see you guys next week for more fashion content. Bye, y'all.
Look, never been the type to walk around with broken promises. I'm always on some honest shit. I took my time to honor this. Oftentimes I crack a smile while I hide behind my confidence. Them same lips you be kissing, yeah, this loving ain't enough.